Formula number 5. Done. Now, formula number 6. Formula number 6 is very easy. All of you should be knowing. That is x to the power 0 is equal to 1. X to the power 0 is equal to 1 meaning any base to the power 0 is equal to 1. That means 2 to the power 0, 1. 3 to the power 0, 1. 10 to the power 0, 1. Half to the power 0, 1. Y square to the power 0, 1. Minus 5 to the power 0, 1. 1 to the power 0, 1. But what if I write 0 to the power 0? Is this equal to 0 or this is equal to 1? Guys, 0 to the power 0 is undefined. Its value you cannot determine. Definitely, you cannot say what the value of 0 to the power 0 is. So, I will rectify this formula by writing here in bracket where x is not equal to 0. Why, sir? Because if x will be equal to 0, then 0 to the power 0. And 0 to the power 0 is not 1. It is undefined. It's not defined. Lot of things are not defined. I don't want to go into detail of this. Otherwise, non-math students, you people will be confused. But here, little bit example I want to give you. Look, not going into depth, but teaching you that much only, which is required as per your level, not into very much depth. Look, let us talk about x is equal to 2. I have taken x is equal to 2. I can do squaring on both the sides. If I do, it will be x square is equal to 4. Next line, if I transfer this to this side, x square minus 4 is equal to 0. If I factorize this, x plus 2 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. You know we can divide both the sides by anything. So if we divide both the sides by say x minus 2, so what will happen? X minus 2 cancelled like we do. And then this implies x plus 2 is equal to 0 divided by anything, 0 you know. So this implies x is equal to minus 2. But what was our beginning? X is equal to 2. And what we proved? X is equal to minus 2. So if x is equal to 2 also, x is equal to minus 2 also, that means 2 is equal to minus 2. We can put this value x here, 2 is equal to minus 2, and 2 is equal to minus 2 means 4 is equal to 0. So if 4 is equal to 0 is correct, then give me 4 crore, take 0 crore from me because both are equal. You are understanding this is wrong. This is wrong means we have done somewhere some mistake. See guys, where we did mistake. Actually, when you are taking x is equal to 2, its meaning x minus 2 is equal to 0. Why its meaning x minus 2 is equal to 0? Because its meaning x minus 2 is equal to 0. Because if I transfer 2 to left hand side, then we will get x minus 2 is equal to 0. So dividing both the side by x minus 2, meaning actually you are dividing by 0 because the value of x minus 2 is how much? 0. So actually it is 0 by 0. And 0 here also, it is 0 by 0. And 0 by 0 you cannot cancel and we wrote 1. So this step is wrong. You cannot divide it by 0. Here this x minus 2 value is how much? 0. Here this x minus 2 value is 0. So guys, remember, anywhere in maths or stats or anywhere else, you cannot divide anything by 0. Denominator 0 meaning that thing is undefined. If you do this kind of fallacious wrong answer, you will get. So why I took this example in between? Because you must be knowing any chapter, maths, stats, anywhere I go, you remember any fraction a by b, here b must not be equal to 0. Denominator cannot be 0, because if b is equal to 0, then a by b is not defined, or I will write undefined. It will not be defined. You can't get any definite value. So what is clear in your mind? That denominator should not be 0. Numerator by denominator, again writing, this is defined only when denominator is not equal to 0. Denominator cannot be 0. Now, here we are saying 0 by 0 is undefined, that is not defined. Why? Because actually 0 to the power 0, sorry, we are saying 0 to the power 0 is undefined. Why? Because actually 0 to the power 0 meaning 0 divided by 0. 0 to the power 1, 0. 0 square meaning 0 into 0, that is equal to 0. 0 cube meaning 0 into 0 into 0 is equal to 0. But sir, what is the meaning of 0 to the power 0? 0 to the power 0 meaning 0 divided by 0. How, sir? Look. 0 to the power 0 can be written as 0 to the power. Any number comes in your mind. Any number you can assume in your mind. Suppose I am assuming 3. So in place of this 0, with 0 which is in the power, in place of this 0, I can write 3 minus 3. Why? Because 3 minus 3 is 0. Now guys, you use second formula of indices in a reverse manner. You remember second formula of indices? A to the power m by, I give you in form of x. So I am writing x. X to the power m by x to the power n is equal to x to the power m minus n. This was the second formula. This formula I am writing in reverse manner. In which reverse manner? X to the power m minus n meaning what? X to the power m by x to the power n. So according to that, 0 to the power 3 minus 3 meaning 0 to the power 3 divided by 0 to the power 3. But 0 to the power 3 will be equal to how much? 0 into 0 into 0, that is 0. Denominator 0 into 0 into 0, 0. So finally you came to know that 0 to the power 0 meaning 0 divided by 0. And what I have explained you, that denominator cannot be 0. Because if denominator will be 0, that will be undefined. That's why 0 to the power 0 is undefined. So guys, finally, two things you have learned here. One, 0 to the power 0, this is not valid. It will be undefined. Moreover, whatever is in the numerator, but here 0 not allowed. It will be undefined. This kind of things you will get, it will be undefined. So our final conclusion, any base to the power 0 is equal to 1, except the base is 0. Now, going to the property number 7. It's not a property, a technique you have to remember. Look here. Anywhere root given, immediately you should convert into indices. Nth root of x to the power m. It can be written in the indices style as x to the power. This number will be the numerator and this number n will be the denominator, meaning it will be x to the power m by n. Understand by some examples. Third root of 5 square. What we can write? 5 to the power 2 by 3. This will be numerator and this will be denominator. Sixth root of 7 to the power 11. It can be written in indices as 7 to the power 11 by 6. Opposite also. Anywhere written a to the power m by n. It's meaning nth root of a to the power n. All the formulas of indices can be used both the ways, left to right also, right to left also. Formulas over. Now we can go to the questions, and with the help of questions you will understand one by one the way we are using the formula. Exercise 1C. Indices. Exercise 1C. Question of indices. How many questions, guys, in this chapter? 29, 30. 30 questions are given. Okay, we are starting from question number 1. Beginning questions will be very easy. I hope so. Now, question number 1. 4 into x to the power minus 1 by 4. 4 into x to the power minus 1 by 4 is expressed as. Which formula you will use? The negative formula. I taught you how to convert negative into positive. That is formula number 4. You have to use formula number 4. See, x to the power minus m is equal to 1 by x to the power m. So using formula number 4, 4 into x to the power minus 1 by 4 can be written as 1 by x to the power 1 by 4. Simply change its side, bring it to the denominator, sign of the power will be changed. Finally, 4 divided by x to the power 1 by 4. Any option? Option C, matching. Question number 2. Question number 2 is value of 8 to the power 1 by 3. Value of 8 to the power 1 by 3. Very simple, guys. You will have to express in simplest form. What is simplest form? Is 8 any power? Can we express 8 into any power? Yes, because it is 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 cube. So in place of 8, we wrote 2 cube. And the remaining thing, this power 1 by 3. You know, I have taught to you how to open the bracket. Whenever there will be two powers inside and outside, there is a bracket. If you open this bracket, these two powers will be multiplied. If you do that, it will be 3 into 1 by 3. 3, 3 cancelled. Finally, the answer 2 to the power 1, that is 2. Option C. Question number 3. The value of 2 into 32 to the power 1 by 5. 32 to the power 1 by 5. Only simple simplification. 2 into express 32 in the power of 2. You must be knowing this, that this is power of 2. Like 2 square 4, 2 cube 8, 2 to the power 4 16, 2 to the power 5 32. So 32 can be written as 2 to the power 5. To the power 1 by 5. So what will happen if I open this bracket? Inside power and outside power will be multiplied. According to which formula? Number 3 formula. 5 into 1 by 5. 5 cancelled. It is 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. Which option? C. Question number 4. Question number 4 is value of 4 into 32 to the power 1 by 5. 32 to the power 1 by 5. Guys, 4 is how much? 2 square. Why, sir, you are writing in system of 2 or in the base of 2? Because we will have to bring all to the same base. Only then we can apply the formula. So this can be written as 2 square, and 32 as we did earlier, 2 to the power 5 whole to the power 1 by 5, 2 square into, if I open this bracket, this 5 and 5 will be cancelled. It is coming to the power 1. And now since bases are same, cases of multiplication, powers will be added. So 2 to the power 2 plus 1, 3. Our answer 8. Option Bangalore. Question number 5. The value of 8 by 27 whole to the power 1 by 3. 8 by 27 whole to the power 1 by 3. 8. How can you express in power? 2 cube. 27. Which way you can express in power? 3 cube. Outside power 1 by 3. 2 cube by 3 cube, simultaneously we can write 2 by 3 whole cube. 2 by 3 whole cube meaning this 3 power stands for 2 also, 3 power stands for 3 also. If you open it, it will be 2 cube by 3 cube, like this. Whole to the power this 1 by 3. So what will happen if I open the bracket? Inside power and outside power will be multiplied. What is inside power? 3. What is outside power? 1 by 3. So 3 into 1 by 3. 3 cancelled. It is coming as 2 by 3. Power 1 does not matter. Question number 6. Value of 2 into 256 to the power minus 1 by 8. That is equal to 2. 2 means 2 to the power 1 into 256 is what power of 2? 8. You can check by your calculator. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 8 times if you do, the way I taught to you, it will be coming 256 whole to the power minus 1 by 2. If you open the bracket, 2 to the power 1 into, you know how to open the bracket. Powers will be multiplied. So what will happen? 2 to the power 8 into minus 1 by 8. It is cancelled. So it is 2 into 2 to the power minus 1 is remaining. And how to remove this minus sign? Formula number, I think 4 or 5. Wait, I'll see. Formula number 4. How to remove the minus sign of the power. According to formula number 4, this 2 to the power minus 2 will be written as 1 by 2 to the power 1. That is this and this cancelled. Your answer 1. Which question number was this? 6th number. Question number 7. Question number 7. 2 to the power 1 by 2. 2 to the power 1 by 2 into 4 to the power 3 by 4. 4 to the power 3 by 4. So base we will have to make same, otherwise we cannot do. 2 to the power 1 by 2. It is most simplified form, we can't help. 4 we can express in basis of 2, like 2 square in place of 4. remaining power 3 by 4. So this is equal to 2 to the power 1 by 2. If I open this bracket, you know what will happen. Inside power, which is 2, multiplied by outside power, which is 3 by 4. So this 2 and 4 will be cancelled, 2 to the 4. As a result, the remaining is 2 to the power half into 2 to the power 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Base same. Case is of multiplication. So power will be added according to the first formula. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. That is 2 to the power LCM 2. It is 1 plus 3. So 2 to the power 1 plus 3, 4. 4 by 2, 2. That is equal to 4. Question number 7. Okay, value not given. Here the options are a fraction, a positive integer, a negative integer, none of these. Obviously positive integer. 4 is a positive integer. If it will be minus 4, we will say negative integer. If it is 5 by 6, we will say not an integer, a fraction. But here it is coming positive integer. So the answer will be Bangalore. B. Question number 8, guys. No need to do. No. You'll have to do. Actually, by mistake, I saw question number 10. Question number 8 is 81 into x to the power 4 divided by y to the power minus 8 whole to the power 1 by 4. Simplified form they are asking. See. Express in simplified form. 81. 81 means 3 to the power 4. This is x. X to the power 4. This denominator we want to bring in the numerator. So what will happen? Sign of the power will be changed. Here it is minus 8. If we bring this whole thing to the numerator, it will be plus 8. That is y to the power 8. Whole to the power 1 by 4. Simply, if you break this bracket, every inside power will be multiplied by the outside power. Meaning 3 to the power 4 into 1 by 4. 4 cancelled. For next x, 4 into 1 by 4. 4 cancelled. Next, 8 into 1 by 4. 4 to the 8. Your answer 3xy square. Otherwise, what you can do if you are not getting this thing which is inside bracket, we can write this as 3xy square whole to the power 4. And then the bracket 1 by 4. Why, sir? Because if you open this bracket, you see it will come 3 to the power 4 for this, x to the power 4 for this, and y square to the power 4, that is y to the power 8. Now if you open this bracket, then what will happen? This 4 and this 4 will be cancelled, and your answer 3xy square. Question number 9. 9 number is x to the power a minus b into x to the power b minus c into x to the power c minus a. Guys, looking at the question only, I will understand its value will come 1. Why, sir? See this a minus b, b minus c, c minus a. They are forming a full cycle. And what I told, that sum total of such will be 0. But here that sum will appear where? In power. And if power is 0, the value is 1. Okay, no problem. See, I'm solving. Since the case is of multiplication and the base is same, the power will be added. So what will happen? A minus b plus the next power b minus c plus the next power c minus a. So minus a plus a cancelled, minus b plus b cancelled. We are getting x to the power 0, which is equal to 1 according to the formula I taught you. Which formula? That power 0 I taught you 1. The formula number is 6. Question number 10. 10th number question is, guys, no need to do, because it is written 2p square qq divided by 3xy, but whatever is written afterward, this whole to the power 0, it is written 0. So if the power is 0, its value will be how much? 1, according to formula number 6. After the question, you can see they are writing p, q, x, y, no one is 0. Why they are writing? Because if x and y will be 0 and pq will be 0, then it will be 0 by 0, which is not defined. Or if this becomes 0, then 0 to the power 0 is also not defined. So they are already saying that this is not 0. So its value will be 1. Question number 11. Little bit calculation is there somewhere in question number 11. It is 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 2. 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 2. Then 4 square cube into 4 square cube. Then 5 cube whole square. 5 cube whole square. Divided by, see this oblique sign is given, that is divided by 3 square whole cube. 3 square whole cube. Into 4 cube whole square. 4 cube whole square. Into 5 square whole cube. Into 5 square whole cube. Bracket closed. Question is looking big, but it's very easy, guys. You do one line only, you'll get the answer. See, bracket is there. So if I open the bracket, you know the power will be multiplied. So it will be 3 to the power 3 into 2. How much? 6. Similarly here, 4 to the power 2 into 3. How much? 6. 5 to the power, opening the bracket, powers multiplied, 3 to just 6. Down 1, 3 to the power 2 into 3, 6. 4 to the power 3 into 2, 6. 5 to the power 2 into 3, 6. So numerator denominator same, cancelled, cancelled, cancelled. Your answer 1 by 1, that is 1. Option D. Question number 11. No, 11 we did only, no? Yeah, 11. Question number 12. Question number 12. Question number 12 is oral question. Because see, what is option A? It is written 2 to the power 0 is greater than 1 by 2 to the power 0. It's false. Why? Because 2 to the power 0 is 1. 1 by 2 to the power 0 is also 1. So 1 greater than 1, wrong. Option B. 2 to the power 0 is less than half to the power 0. It is also false because 2 to the power 0 is 1, less than half to the power 0 is 1. Why? Any base other than 0, power 0 means 1. So 1 less than 1, wrong, because 1 is equal to 1. Option C. Option C is 2 to the power 0 is equal to half to the power 0. 2 to the power 0 is equal to half to the power 0. And it is correct because 2 to the power 0 is 1. Half to the power 0 is 1. So 1 is equal to 1 is correct answer. So your answer option C. Question number 13. Question number 13. Yes. In this question, there is something to do. The same thing which I explained you earlier. Question is saying if x to the power 1 by p is equal to y to the power 1 by q is equal to z to the power 1 by r and x, y, z is equal to 1. Then the value of P plus Q plus R is how much? We are saying then find the value of P plus Q plus R is equal to how much? This is the question. Already I told you guys, if there be two equal to sign in any expression and three things are interrelated, always this type of question can be done by K method. What is K method? Already I have explained, explaining once again. Let the given thing x to the power 1 by p is equal to y to the power 1 by q is equal to z to the power 1 by r is equal to k. What we did? All the given expression is equal to k, we supposed, let. And now we will separate each term. That means, therefore separating. Therefore, first value x to the power 1 by p is equal to k. Then second value y to the power 1 by q is equal to k. Then z to the power 1 by r is equal to k. Now, guys, we will remove this power 1 by p from left hand side to right hand side. Maybe all of students know, but for some students who have no idea, I am explaining this thing to you. When you were solving equations in at the standard 8, suppose somewhere appearing x square is equal to 25. So what you used to that time? You used to do x is equal to root 25. Now what is the meaning of root 25? Root 25 means second root of 25. And what I taught you in indices, here only 25 means 25 to the power 1. I taught to you that this can be converted to indices. How? What it will be written? 25 to the power 1 by 2. Here from. So if you avoid this step, don't look at this step. You directly look from here to here. And you'll understand when this 2 power has gone from left to right, it became 1 by 2. Why? Because here on left hand side, it was 2 by 1. So when it went to the right hand side, it became 1 by 2. One more example you see. Suppose x cube is equal to 8. So what do you do? X is equal to cube root of 8. 8 means 8 to the power 1. So if you convert this to indices, it's meaning 8 to the power 1 by 3. So if you don't look at this middle line, you look directly, you will feel this 3 power have been transferred from this side to this side and it became 1 by 3. So remember guys, anywhere in an equation, if you remove power or transfer power from one side to other side, it will be reciprocated. For example, if here written x to the power a is equal to k, you are removing this power a. It will be x is equal to k to the power 1 by a. If it is y to the power a by b is equal to r, you are removing this power a by b from left hand side to right hand side. It will be y is equal to r to the power b by a, like that. Power will be reciprocated if it is removed from one side to other side in any equation. Following that, come here, if I remove this 1 by p power from left hand side to right hand side, it will be x is equal to k to the power p by 1, that is k to the power p. Y is equal to k to the power q by 1, that is q. Z is equal to k to the power r by 1, that is r. We got the values of x, y, and z. These values of x, y, and z we will substitute in the second equation supplied to us. What is the second equation supplied to us? Second equation supplied to us is this thing, x, y, z is equal to 1. So x, y, z is equal to 1. Here from we will put the value of x in place of x. How much? K power p. From here value of y we will put k power q, and from here the value of z k power r is equal to 1. Going ahead, as you see, bases are same and the case is of multiplication. So the power will be added according to the formula number 1. So P plus Q plus R. But right hand side, in place of 1, can I write k to the power 0? Yes. Why? Because k to the power 0 is equal to 1. And now you compare. If both the sides bases are same, then powers will have to be equal. Bases are same, so their powers will have to be same because they are equal. So this implies P plus Q plus R is equal to 0. Guys, this is the easiest method, lengthy but easiest. One more method I can show to you, but non-math, I think it will be easier for you, this one only. Check whether second one you like. I don't think you will like the second style. Look, I am doing here second style, second method. In second method, what we will do, directly we will start from the second information supply, that is x into y into z is equal to 1. We will have to transfer all into x's or all into y's or all into z. I am transferring all into x. So first thing x, I am keeping as it is. And this y I need to change in x. So here from, I will see only these two things. Only these two things. Which two things? X to the power 1 by p is equal to y to the power 1 by p. What I need to get? I need to transfer y in terms of x. So I will transfer this power to the left hand side. So it will be x to the power 1 by q will be going this side, it will be q by 1. So it is q by 1 into 1 by p, that is q by p is equal to y. That means here in place of y, I can write x to the power q by p. So x to the power q by p. Now I need z in terms of x. So I will take this x and z. Question is saying they are equal. Which two are equal? X to the power 1 by p is equal to z to the power 1 by r. What I need z in terms of x. So this 1 by r I will transfer to this side. So what I am getting from here, z is equal to x to the power 1 by p into r by 1. That is r by p. Here from, I will put the value of z. So it will be in place of z, x to the power r by p is equal to 1. Now, what happened here? All bases became same, that is x. And since all bases are same, the cases of multiplication, their power can be added. So it will be 1 plus q by p plus r by p is equal to 1. In place of 1, I can write x to the power 0. Why x to the power 0 is equal to 1? You have seen, you know. Now, both the side bases became equal and it is equation. So power must be equal. So this implies power of left hand side is equal to the power of right hand side. Now take the LCM P. So it will be P plus Q plus R is equal to 0. Cross multiply. This implies P plus Q plus R is equal to 0. This is the second step. See, same. Guys, there is one more style I can do in one line only, but hardly some 4 or 5 students will understand. Just see, my advice, you don't copy. If you are understanding only, then you copy this third style. Check I am doing here. Third style. question has supplied x to the power 1 by p is equal to y to the power 1 by q is equal to z to the power 1 by r. And they have supplied x into y into z is equal to 1. We will substitute here in place of x any number. So which number? Easiest number we will substitute. What is the easiest number? 2. Why not 1, sir? Because 1 raised to any power is 1. So we will not start with 1. We are starting with 2. Yes, in power I can take 1. So in place of p I am writing 1. So what happened? In place of p I have put 1. And in place of x I have put 2. So this is equal to, now in place of y I will take just next power of 2. Next power of 2 means 2 square. That is how much? 4. So in place of y, 4. Now it is 1 by cube in the power. So 1 by, now in place of cube, anything I cannot write according to my choice. Why? Because if I write anything according to my choice here, then this may not be equal to this. And then it will be wrong. I will have to write here such a number such that if I simplify this, its value should be equal to the left hand side, and that is 2. So obviously I will have to write 2 only. Why? Because if I write 2 here, then only 4 to the power half, that is 2 square to the power half, 2 will be cancelled and it will be equal to 2, which will be equal to this 2 to the power 1 by 1. That means if I take y is equal to 4, this implies I am bound to take q is equal to 2 only. Now in place of z, can I write 8? Obviously not. Why? Because question has supplied x into y into z should be 1. Already I have taken in place of x 2, y. In place of y, already I have taken from here 4. So z, I cannot write 8, because if I write 8, this side will be 8 for the 32 to the 64 is equal to 1, which is wrong. So z should be a value such that it should satisfy this. Obviously z will be equal to 1 by 8. Guys, 1 by 8 means 1 by 8 means 1 by 2 cube. 1 by 2 cube means 2 to the power minus 3. That means I am bound to put z is equal to 2 to the power minus 3. I will have to. Only then this second equation will be correct. So in place of z, I am bound to write 2 to the power minus 3. Now, what should I write in place of r such that its value will become 2, because they will have to be equal? Obviously, I will have to write here minus 3 only. Why, sir? Because only then if you open this bracket, then minus minus plus 3 cancelled and its value will be 2 to the power 1 2. So what we are seeing, guys, here, our p value is 1, q value is 2, and r value is minus 3. Question asked us what? P plus q plus r. What is our p value? 1. What is our q value? 2. What is our r value? Minus 3. And the result? 0. But I will not advise weak students to copy this third method. This third method, only some students, if they are understanding, then only you copy. Otherwise, you don't copy this. Second method, mass background, you can copy, no problem. And first method, everybody should copy. Actually, this is the proper method by which you should do in exam. Remaining methods I have shown for other category of students. Question number 14. Question number 14. Value of y to the power a minus b. Y to the power a minus b into y to the power b minus c. Y to the power c minus a. And then y to the power a minus b. Very easy question, you know. All bases are same. And the case is of multiplication. So obviously the power will be added. So y to the power a minus b plus b minus c plus c minus a plus a minus b. So plus a minus a cancelled, plus c minus c cancelled, plus b minus b cancelled, remaining y to the power a minus b. Any option? Question number 14. Okay, guys, question number 14, a little bit tricky style, the answer they have supplied, and this is the problem of CA Foundation. You are getting answer A minus B, but they are not giving the answer in simple manner. See what is their option D. Their option D is 1 by y to the power b minus a. You see its meaning. 1 by y to the power. If I take minus common from this, I can write a minus b. And now, according as I have taught to you, if you remove this minus sign, this will go to the numerator. So this became y to the power a minus b. So actually fourth option is what? Y to the power a minus b, which we are getting as our answer. But what they are doing, they are not writing directly this. They are writing in this format such that you don't understand that this is the answer and you pick some other option to confuse you. Question number 15. Question number 15. True option is, first is x to the power 2 by 3 is equal to third root of x square. Third root of x square. Correct one. Guys, I have taught to you in the last formula that any root, if you want to convert into indices format, this portion will be numerator and this portion will be denominator. So obviously, if you express this in the indices, 2 will be the numerator, 3 will be the denominator, which is written in the on the left hand side. So this is your answer. And once you got your answer option A, you need not to see the other options. Now, question number 16. Once you are getting first option as answer, you should not notice other options only if there is no both option, because sometimes what can happen, A option satisfied, you will leave, oh I have got the answer. No, suppose B option is also satisfying and in C option they are writing both means A and B both are correct, and then your answer will not be A. In this case your answer will be C because both are correct. So only one option will be correct when no option is both. But if out of 4 options, any one option is both, then even if you are getting A as answer, you'll have to check other options also. But when only if any one option both is written. Question number 16. Simplified value of 16 into x to the power minus 3 into y square into 8 to the power minus 1 into x to the power 3 into y to the power minus 2. Simplified value 16, leave it, number. X to the power minus 3, if I remove its power minus, it can be written 1 by x cube into y square. y square meaning y square by 1. No denominator means 1. Into 8 to the power minus 1 meaning 1 by 8 to the power 1, that is 8 only. Into x cube, denominator nothing, that means 1. Into y to the power minus 2. If I want to make it positive, it will be 1 by y square. Now what will happen? Y square cancelled. X cube cancelled. 8 1 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16. Our answer is 2. One more way you can do, guys. Look, whether you like this method. What you can do? Don't change anything. Look, 16, leave it as it is. X to the power minus 3 and x to the power 3, their bases are same. So if powers will be added, you'll have to see the base same. Here x to the power minus 3 and x to the power 3. Base is same. So their power will be added. So it will be minus 3 plus 3 into. Now y square here and y to the power minus 2 here. So base same, cases of multiplication, power will be added. That is 2 minus 2. And in between 8 to the power minus 1. 8 to the power minus 1 means 1 by 8. So 8 2 ja 16 minus 3 plus 3 0, 2 minus 2 0. So your answer 2 into 1 into 1 is equal to 2. Question number 17. Question number 17 is 8 by 27 to the power minus 1 by 3. 8 by 27 to the power minus 1 by 3 into 32 by 243. 32 by 243 whole to the power minus 1 by 5. They are asking its value is how much. You will have to identify 8. What can be written as 8 in powers of 2? 27 can be expressed in powers of 3. 32 in powers of 2. 243 in powers of 3. 8 is equal to what? 2 cube. 27, 3 cube. 32, 2 to the power 5. Check by your calculator. 243, 3 to the power 5. 8 by 27. 8 I will write as 2 cube. 27 I will write 3 cube whole to the power minus 1 by 3. Then 32 2 to the power 5 and 243 3 to the power 5 whole to the power minus 1 by 5. So this 2 cube by 3 cube means 2 by 3 whole cube and outside power minus 1 by 3. Similarly, 2 to the power 5 by 3 to the power 5 means 2 by 3 whole to the power 5. And then this bracket I am changing as this power minus 1 by 5. So now if I want to break this bracket, what will happen? Inside power 3 and minus 1 by 3 will be multiplied. So 3, 3 cancelled. It is coming 2 by 3 to the power minus 1. Here, if I open this bracket, these two parts will be multiplied. So this 5, 5 will be cancelled. It is coming 2 by 3 to the power minus 1. So, which question number was this? Question number 70. You remember I have taught you which formula? I think the formula number. Fraction and the power negative. Fraction and the power be negative. I taught you one formula. Which formula number is that? Yes, here. Yes, formula number 5. As you see, formula number 5 I have taught to you. that if fraction is there and power is negative, and if you want to make it positive, then this fraction will be inverted. Inside the bracket, it will be inverted. So if we use this formula here in this question, 2 by 3 to the power minus 1 can be written as 3 by 2 to the power 1. Power 1 makes no sense. 2 by 3 to the power minus 1. That is 3 by 2 to the power 1. So finally your answer 3 3 are 9, 2 2 are 4. That's your answer. Which option? A. Question number, how many questions? 30 questions. Okay. So going to solve question number, which question number we did? Question number 17. Now question number 18. Question number 18 is looking like a big question. See, the question is x plus y to the power 2 by 3 into x minus y to the power 3 by 2. X minus y to the power 3 by 2. Divided by, whole divided by, whole divided by. Because that bracket is there, not writing. Root over x plus y into x minus y. Root over x plus y into x minus y. Whole cube. Okay, x minus y whole cube. And this whole to the power 6. Okay, this whole thing to the power 6. This is the question. So we will have to make it simple, guys. If no number is written under this radical tick type of sign, then this tick mark of the radical sign, no number written means square root. That means 2 will be there, second root. Guys, above x plus y, nothing is written means 1. So, numerator x plus y to the power 2 by 3 into x minus y to the power 3 by 2 denominator. If you remember the way I explained to you, that this will be the numerator and this thing will be the denominator. So this x plus y 1 and here 2, it is written x plus y to the power 1 by 2 into. Now for the second, it is x minus y to the power, what is written here? 3. So it will be numerator. And under the radical sign, 2. So it will be 3 by 2 whole to the power 6. So these two things are same, they will be cancelled. And the remaining thing, you check their bases are same, x plus y. So base same means power will be subtracted. Formula number 2. Indices formula number 2. X plus y to the power 2 by 3 minus half. Power is subtracted. Whole to the power 6. Now, simplification. X plus y 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2. LCM will be 6. 3 to the 6, 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6, whole power 6. That is x plus y to the power 4 minus 3, 1 by 6, whole to the power 6. Now if I open bracket, what will happen? Inside power and outside power cancelled. Our answer x plus y. That's all. Which option? Question number 18, option C. Very easy question. Question was looking big. Question number 19. Question number 19 is simplified value of. You have to find out the simplified value of 125 to the power 2 by 3. 125 to the power 2 by 3 into root 25 into root 25. Then 3 into, it's looking like printing mistake. It will not be 3 into, it should be third root of 5 cube into 5 to the power half into 5 to the power half. So 125 means 5 cube whole to the power 2 by 3 into root 25 means 5 into third root of, you remember, this will be the numerator and this will be the denominator. So 5 to the power this 3 numerator divided by this 3 denominator into 5 to the power half. So opening this bracket, 3 cancelled, it is 5 square. 5 nothing written means 1. This is 5, 3 cancelled, it is also 1. Only this portion is 5 to the power half. All bases are same, obviously the power will be added. So 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus half. That is 5 to the power 4 plus half. That is 5 to the power 9 by 2 is the answer. You have any option? No option matching. Option D. Question number 20. Question number 20. Question number 20. 2 to the power half. 2 to the power half into 4 to the power 3 by 4 into 8 to the power 5 by 6. Guys, looking the question up till, the idea should have come to your mind. 2, 4, 8. That means you have to express in powers of 2. Next is 16 to the power 7 by 8. Next is 32 to the power 9 by 10. Whole to the power 4. This bracket. And then again, big bracket to the power 3 by 25. So, square bracket, then flower bracket, opening the brackets. But for that, you have to express in power. This is fine, no problem with this, 2 to the power half. But here, this 4 should be written 2 square to the power 3 by 4. This 8 should be written 2 cube to the power 5 by 6. 16, 2 to the power 4 to the power 7 by 8. 32 means 2 to the power 5 to the power 9 by 10. Whole the thing to the power 4 and then square bracket 3 by 25. This is equal to 2 to the power half into. Guys, here power will be multiplied. Why? Bracket inside power, outside power. So 2 to the 4. We are getting 2 to the power 3 by 2. Now here 3 to the 6. So 2 to the power 5 by 2. Sir, why you are multiplying the powers? Bracket. You are opening the bracket. 4 to the 8. 2 to the power 7 by 2 into 5 to the 10. 2 to the power 9 by 2. Whole to the power 4. Whole to the power 3 by 25. Curly bracket. Guys, see, all bases are same, that is 2. So obviously the case is multiplication means power will be added. So 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus 5 by 2 plus 7 by 2 plus 9 by 2 whole to the power 4 whole to the power 3 by 25. 2 to the power. Base, LCM same 2. So numerator all will be added, guys. 1 plus 3, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 7, 16, 9, 25. Whole to the power 4 whole to the power 3 by 25. Now we'll have to open the bracket. All of first, which bracket will be open? Obviously, you know BODMAS rule. All of first, this flower bracket will be open. How to open? This inside power and outside power will be multiplied. So 2 to the 4 and 25 into 2, 50. It will be 2 to the power 50 whole to the power 3 by 25. Again, to open this bracket, inside power and outside power will be multiplied. That is 25 to the 50. So it's coming 2 to the power 6, which is equal to 64. I'll calculate. I'll use your calculator. Already I have explained to you to calculate these things. Showing you again. 2 to the power 6. 2 into equal to became square. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 2 to the power 6. One method. Other method, guys, you reach up to 3 and then double. 2 into equal to, it became power 2. Equal to, it became power 3. And now I will do into equal to, it became power 6, 64. Some students, not all the students, some students, if you people are having the calculator of the brand Casio, then not in all calculators of Casio, but there are some calculators of the brand Casio. If you do, maybe you will find this system is not working. So in some Casio's calculator, this technique of into equal to will not work. But if you want your calculator to work, then listen carefully. Whatever I have taught to you, in your calculator also it will work, provided you are listening carefully to me. What we'll have to do, if you are to calculate 2 to the power 6, to other students what I am showing, 2 into equal to. But in your calculator, this into button 2 times you have to press. And then equal to. And then it will start working. Again saying. For all other students, 2 into equal to you will do, it will be 2 square. And then go on doing equal to equal to equal to. But in some Casio calculators, what you have to do, 2 into 2 times, and then equal to, and then equal to, then equal to. In this way, see, it will be going onward. So some students, if you are having Casio calculator, one time tabbing into, it's not showing what I'm teaching. So in your calculator, you press in the beginning this into button 2 times. Again, last time showing 2 into 2 times, and now equal to you go on doing, the power will be increasing every time by 1. Now going for question number 21. It was 20. Question number 21. 21 question number. It's looking like, based on BODMAS rule, 1 minus curly bracket 1 minus this, which bracket? I think you call this common bracket. 1 minus x square bracket close power minus 1, again curly bracket close, oh you call it flower bracket close minus 1, and then square bracket close power minus half. Simplify. All the students, no need to tell, all of you should be knowing, all of first you should open this bracket and then simplify all inside things, and then second step this bracket will be simplified, and then finally the square bracket. So going ahead, 1 minus 1 minus, now guys you see power is minus 1. I have taught you the formula. If you want to make the power negative, you will have to make its side changed. Means what? Numerator to denominator. So 1 minus x square to the power of minus 1 means 1 by 1 minus x square to the power 1. Power 1 makes no sense. Whole power minus 1 power minus half. Now 1 minus, what we will do? LCM. 1 minus x square. So it will be 1 minus x square into 1 minus x square, then this minus sign, and then 1. Power minus 1. Bracket close, minus half. Guys, this minus 1 and plus 1 is cancelled. So 1 minus, this numerator is minus x square. Guys, this minus sign we don't like. So what we will do? We will get this cancelled. How? In denominator also we will take minus common from here. So taking minus common from 1 minus x square, it can be written x square minus 1. You check minus x square, yes. Minus minus plus 1, yes. So this minus minus cancelled. Now, all the students check please. This is a fraction and power is minus 1. So you remember, if fraction power minus, what to do? This fraction should be inverted. That means it will be x square minus 1 by x square whole to the power how much? 1. No need to write 1. Minus half. Now again do the simplification. LCM x square. X square into 1 will be x square. Minus sign, x square minus 1 in bracket. Whenever outside minus sign and more than one thing, you should keep it in bracket. Otherwise your calculation will be wrong. Again saying, whenever there are more than one thing, two things, three things, and outside minus, you must keep this thing in bracket. So guys, if I open this bracket, minus x square cancelled, minus minus, plus 1 by x square to the power minus half. Again doing the change. What? 1 by x square, I am removing this 2. I want to make its side changed. So it will go to the numerator, but the sign of the power will be changed. What? Minus 2. And then power minus 1 by 2. So you want to open the bracket, multiplied 2 cancelled, minus minus plus your answer x to the power 1, that is x. So x is your answer. Any option for this question? This was question number 21. Answer is x. Any option? Yes, option A. Option A is the answer. So guys, question number 22. Question number 22. X to the power n, then whole to the power n minus 1 by n minus 1 by n, and then again big bracket, that is square bracket, whole to the power 1 by n plus 1. All of first we will open which bracket? This common bracket. So you know how to open the bracket I have taught to you. What? Inside power, which is n, outside power, which is n minus 1 by n, they will be multiplied. So if you multiply n into n square, minus n into 1 by n, means n cancelled, it will be 1, whole to the power 1 by n plus 1. Now this is equal to x to the power. If again I open the bracket, then what will happen? Inside power, which is n square minus 1, will be multiplied with the outside power, which is n plus 1. So it will be x into n square minus 1 into n square minus 1 by n plus 1. This is answer. But guys, it can be simplified. Why? Because class 7, you have done a factorization formula. N square minus 1 means 1 square. So a square minus b square, formula a minus b into a plus b, divided by n plus 1. So this n plus 1 is cancelled. Your answer, x to the power n minus 1. Any option for this question? Option 22, Delhi. No. D. First option is x to the power n. No. Second option, x to the power n plus 1. No. C option is matching, x to the power n minus 1. Question number 23. 22, no? Yeah. Question number 23 is, guys, they have given one formula. The formula is a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. I think you have studied this formula at the class 8th standard. See, the question is x to the power l by x to the power m whole to the power l square plus lm plus m square. L square plus lm plus m square into x to the power m by x to the power n whole to the power m square plus mn plus n square into x to the power n by x to the power l whole to the power l square, what it's written, l square plus ln plus n square. It's all same, should have been n square plus nl plus l square according to the trend. Guys, see, this trend is same and it's looking like cyclicity, ln then mn then nl. So what will happen? Some will come in power, that means power will be 0, that means value will be 1. But I am doing the same thing and showing to you. According to second formula of indices, this x to the power l by x to the power m can be written x to the power l minus m. Outside is l square plus lm plus m square into, according to second formula of indices, it is m minus n, and this is m square plus mn plus n square. Third one, x to the power n minus l, outside n square plus nl plus l square. So if I will open the bracket, inside power and outside will be multiplied. So what will happen? L minus m into L square plus Lm plus m square. And now you will have to see what they have given. They have given a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square can be written as what? A cube minus b cube. Again same. A minus b means like L minus m. Then A square means L square. AB LM. B square, same pattern. So if this into this is A cube minus B cube, that means this into this will be L cube minus N cube. So according to that formula, if I multiply these two, then it will come L cube minus M cube. Similarly, if you multiply this and this, according to that formula, it will be M cube minus N cube. And similarly, the third one will be N cube minus L cube. And now the bases are same, case is of multiplication, so the power will be added, M cube minus N cube plus N cube minus L cube. So L cube cancelled, M cube cancelled. So finally this is x to the power 0 is equal to 1. Non-math background students, if you're understanding this solution, fine. Otherwise, from the cyclicity, see L minus M, M minus N, N minus L. And the second part also the trend is same. So what will happen? There some will appear in the numerator and some will be what? 0, because the cyclicity is complete. So power, some is appearing where? In power. So power 0 means value 1. Question number 24. Question number 24, little bit looking like good question. And they are saying A minus B whole cube is equal to A minus B whole cube is equal to A cube minus B cube minus 3AB into A minus B. Why they are writing this formula? Because they know that you have forgotten the formula which you have been taught at 8th standard, because this is the formula of A minus B whole cube which you have done it at the standard 8. Question is saying x is equal to given p to the power 1 by 3 minus p to the power minus 1 by 3. And then 4 options you are seeing. See the first option. You are seeing x cube. See the second option. Again x cube. Third option. Again x cube. Meaning, looking at all these options, we are understanding that I need to calculate x cube. I need to calculate this x cube, and what I have been provided x. So from x, how I will get x cube? Cubing both the sides. Cubing both sides. What do we get? X cube is equal to p power 1 by 3 minus p power minus 1 by 3 whole cube. This implies x cube is equal to, now right hand side we will open on the formula A minus B whole cube. This is A and this is B, and we will apply this A minus B whole cube. So right hand side, see the formula A cube minus B cube minus 3 into A into B, 3 into A into B, inside the bracket A minus B. What is your A? P to the power 1 by 3 minus P to the power minus 1 by 3. This implies x cube is equal to, if you open this bracket, 3 cancelled, P. If you open this bracket, 3 cancelled, but remaining P power minus 1, and P power minus 1 means 1 by P. Sorry, minus sign, minus 3 into. Here case is of multiplication, P base same, so power will be added. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, how much? 0. Into. Guys, this whole thing I can replace by x. Why? Look from here. X is equal to P power 1 by 3 minus P power minus 1 by 3. Same is written here. So in this place, I can write x from this way. Implies x cube is equal to p minus 1 by p minus p to the power 0 is how much? 1. Why? Any number to the power 0 is 1. So 3 into 1 into x, 3x. Transfer this minus 3x to the left hand side. It will be x cube plus 3x is equal to p minus 1 by p. See whether any option is matching. Option Bangalore. If there be some maths background students, you people can do in 1-2 line, provided you don't use their formula. You use the formula I am telling you. Look, it's not that I am making this formula. You have done this formula. Only the matter is whether you remember this or not. Question number 24. Non-maths, if you remember this formula, lengthy questions like this will be very easy. See, anywhere if it is written a plus b plus c is equal to 0, this always implies a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Derivation is there, but not required for you. So not showing the derivation. That means anywhere if question will say a plus b plus c is equal to 0, directly you can jump to this line. A cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Now see how will I use this information in this question. In this question they have given x is equal to p power 1 by 3 minus p power minus 1 by 3. What will I do? I will transfer all to the left hand side and make the right hand side 0 and express in this style. See how? X plus transferring this to this side. So it became minus p power 1 by 3. This is our b. This minus will be transferred to a plus. It is p power minus 1 by 3. This is our c is equal to 0. So this first thing is our a, this is b, and this is c. So what we are getting? A plus b plus c is equal to 0. This thing. That means directly we can write from here, this implies a cube. A cube means x cube plus b cube. B cube means minus p power 1 by 3 whole cube. This is b plus c cube. C cube means this is c cube is equal to what? 3 into a. What is your a? X here. Into b. What is your b? Minus p power 1 by 3. Into c. What is your c? P power minus 1 by 3. So this implies x cube. Guys, minus cube is minus. This 3 cancelled, remaining p only. Anything written in minus and power is odd, its result will be negative. And if inside is minus but the power is even, your result will be positive. Remember. So here inside was minus and the power was 3 odd, so it became minus. Plus 3 cancelled because they will be multiplied. But p power minus 1 means 1 by p is equal to minus plus minus 3 we are copying, x we are copying, this and this multiplied base same. So power will be added 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3, 0, which means 1. So x cube, this is 3 into x into 1 minus 3x transfer to this side plus 3x. This p transfer to this side p. 1 by p transfer to this side minus 1 by p. You got your answer. Which option? Option question number 24. Option B. Actually, I have written here so many lines because I was required to explain you. And if I don't write one by one every line, you will not understand. But in fact, once you are understanding, no need to write these steps. Why? First two are formula that you need to remember, no need to write. This step also you don't need to write. Directly from the question, you will come to this step. And then one line, two line, third line, your answer. So guys, your working is only this line and this line. Because this line will come directly from the question. So actually this will be solved in two lines only. Two line solution, one line question, last line answer. Question number 25. Question number 25. Question number 25. On simplification, this is equal to. See guys, the first expression, there are three expressions. First one is 1 by 1 plus a to the power m minus n plus a to the power m minus p. Okay, printing mistake is there. Guys, here it's appearing to be printing mistake. It will be plus 1 by 1 plus a to the power n minus m plus a to the power n minus p. The last expression 1 by 1 plus a to the power p minus n plus a to the power p minus n. And looking at the question, it's appearing that the answer should be 1. Why, sir? Look. Cyclicity. How? 1 by this one I can write. Look here, it is m minus. It is also m minus. So if the first one also I want to write in the style m minus, I will write m minus m. Why, sir? M minus m is 0. And a to the power 0 is 1. Now second also m minus n. Third m minus p plus 1 by. Here all other terms are n minus n minus. So first also I will write in the style n minus. What can I write? N minus n. Why? 0. So a to the power 0 is 1. In place of 1 we are writing. Plus a to the power n minus n. A to the power n minus p plus 1 by. Similarly, it is p minus p minus. So for this one, we will write a to the power p minus p. It will be p minus m. It will be p minus n. So guys, see the cyclicity. MMM, then MNP. NNN, then NMP. PPP, then PMN. Now, by the way, we are doing normal style and see 1 by. If I everywhere a to the power m is present, a to the power m is present, a to the power m is present. So if I take a to the power m common, inside will be a power minus m plus a power minus n plus a power minus p plus. Similarly, here a power n is present, a power n is present, a to the power n. A power n if you take common, a power minus n, a power minus m, a power minus p is remaining. Like you take common. In algebra factorization, the way you take common, similarly, a power p, a power p, a power p. A power p we are taking common. So remaining inside a power minus p, a power minus m, a power minus m. If I remove this a power m, where will it go? To the numerator. And then what will happen? Sign will be changed. It will be a power minus m by a power minus m plus a power minus n plus a power minus p. Again for the second, this thing if I remove from here, it will go to the numerator. And it will be a power minus n by a power minus n. Guys, 2 plus 3 plus 4 you write, or 4 plus 3 plus 2 you write, or 2 plus 3 plus 4 you write. All are same. So I am writing first a power minus m then writing this thing a power minus n, and then writing this thing a power minus b, because it doesn't matter which you are writing first. Here, this a power p will go a power minus p. This portion, middle one, I am writing first. Then the last one, a power minus n, and then the first one, a power minus b. Why? So, such that you can understand that all these three denominators are same. So, if I take the LCM, it will be a power minus m, a power minus n, a power minus b. Denominator same, 1 into this. All denominators same. So, whatever is the numerator, same is the denominator. Your answer 1. Question number 26. Guys, very easy. Looking at the cyclicity, we are understanding the answer will be 1. But then also leaving for you. Question number 27. It is exactly, we have to do question number 27. Exactly the same way we did 24. How, sir, you are understanding? Seeing at x cube. Though I am doing, look here. Question number 27. X is equal to 3 power 1 by 3 plus 3 power minus 1 by 3. They're asking find the value of 3x cube minus 9x. This is equal to what? I have taught you one extraordinary formula, you remember? If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, a plus bq plus cq is equal to 3abc. That you can use, or directly you can do cubing both the sides. Why, sir, cubing both the sides? Because here written x cube, and we are understanding. Look here, that we have to do cubing both the sides. Suppose I will do by original method cubing both sides. So what will happen? X cube is equal to 3 power 1 by 3 plus 3 power minus 1 by 3 whole cube. And now you will have to open the right hand side on the formula a plus b whole cube. You know the formula? A plus b whole cube formula is a cube plus b cube plus 3 into a into b into a plus b. A plus b. Now next step what I will do, I will replace this by x. Why? X is equal to this. Look from here. X is equal to this. So in next step what will happen? In this place x will come. So it will be x cube is equal to, if you open the bracket, this and this cancelled, 3. Open the bracket, this and 3 and 3 cancelled. So what's remaining? 3 power minus 1, that means 1 by 3. 3 into, look here, multiplication, base same. So power will be added. What is that? 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. How much? 0. And this portion is how much? X from here. So guys, x cube, this is 1, because any base to the power 0 is 1. So 3 into 1 into x, 3x. So this 3x is coming on the left hand side. And here 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9 plus 1, 10. 10 by 3. Cross multiply, 3x cube minus 9x is equal to 10. They asked 3x cube minus 9x is equal to how much? Our answer, 10. Same answer you can do, you can get very easily in 2-3 lines only, provided you use that direct technique which I have taught. Try yourself by that technique. Which formula you will use otherwise? Otherwise, you directly use this relation. If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. How will we use? First, you will transfer all right hand side to left hand side and then use this. Leaving for yourself to do. Question number 28. Question number 28. That is, if a to the power x is equal to b, a to the power x is equal to b given, b to the power y is equal to c, and c to the power z is equal to a, then xyz is equal to how much? This is the question. Guys, anywhere three things are there: first, second, third. You start from anywhere, it does not matter. If I start from here, then also I'll get the answer. If I start from here, then also I'll get the answer. If I start from here, then also I'll get the answer. I'm starting from first. See, a to the power x is equal to b. But here from third one, what I am saying, a is equal to how much? A is equal to c power z. So I will put this a value in this equation. Where? Here in place of a. Look, this a. In place of this a, what I will write from here? C power z. So it will be c power z whole to the power x is equal to b. How, sir? How it happened? From here, third step, a is equal to c power z. So here in this place a, we are writing c power z to the power x is equal to b. Open this bracket, c to the power zx is equal to b. Again, from this, look, from this second, we can see c is equal to given b power y. So here from, what we will do, in this place c, here from, we will write c is equal to, this c is equal to b power y. So b power y to the power zx is equal to b. Open the bracket, b power xyz is equal to b. B means b power 1. Bases are same, therefore power will have to be same. So therefore power of left hand side is equal to power of right hand side. Xyz is equal to, guys, question number 29 is very easy. Based on cyclicity, your understanding the answer will be 1. But do yourself. Actually, same question we did earlier also. Question number 29 and one question we did earlier, that is 23. Both are same question. So not doing 29, directly going to question number 30. The last question. Question number 30. That is 2 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power y is equal to 6 to the power z. Sorry, 6 to the power minus z. And they're asking, what is the value of 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z? Guys, remember I told you whenever two equal to sign will be together, we are to do by k method. So 2 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power y is equal to 6 to the power minus z is equal to k left. Now separate, 2 to the power x is equal to k, 3 to the power y is equal to k, 6 to the power minus z is equal to k. Now, how to remove the power I have taught to you. So here from, if I remove this x power to right hand side, it will be 2 is equal to k power 1 by x. Similarly, from here, if I remove this power y from left hand side, 3 is equal to k power 1 by y. Similarly, from here, if I remove 6 is equal to k power minus 1 by z. After this line, students will be stuck. Why? Because a simple thing which you did in LKG will not come to your mind. So you will write after this step, from LKG standard, we know that 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Why, sir? Why you have written? Check. This 2 is equal to what? K power 1 by x. So in this place 2, I will write k power 1 by x. into 3 in this place, 3 from here, 3 is equal to k power 1 by y, k power 1 by y. 6 in this place, 6 from here, 6 is equal to k power minus 1 by z, k power minus 1 by z. Now left hand side base same, so power will be added, 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to k power minus 1 by z. Bases on both the sides same, so power will have to be same. Therefore, power of the left hand side 1 by x plus 1 by y is equal to power of the right hand side minus 1 by z. Transferring this to the left hand side, 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z is equal to 0. So guys, all the questions over. Only 1-2 questions I have left because those questions were identical questions we did earlier. So this is too much for today's class. We have finished 3 chapters: ratio, proportion, and indices. And now tomorrow we will have to do the toughest chapter out of the 4 parts of the first chapter: ratio, proportion, indices, and logarithm. And after that, we will do some extraordinary tricky questions. What type of tricky questions? Original solution of those questions are 1 page and 1.5 page. But we will get the answers in one line. In fact, half line. In fact, 1/4 line. Within 5 seconds, you will get the answers of the question, which in a reality, near about it should take 10 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes also. That we will, those questions we will take after finishing all the 4 parts: ratio, proportion, indices, and logarithm. Under what heading? Under the heading applied problems of ratio and proportion. Okay guys, that's all for today's class.